Hello Gemini, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo, and I'm here with your January predictions reading. So this will be a classic reading that I've been doing for a while, where we focus on taking a look at your energy, the energy of the person you're connected to, or somebody coming into your life in January, and the energy of your connection together, with some guidance from the Oracle decks. So I've got the Alice the Wonderland to begin with. I also have the Spirit Junkie deck with some very cool affirmations, especially since this is the beginning of the year. It's very important to set the correct intentions, the correct tone for the year. And that's why I want to bring this to you even before the actual New Year's night, because in a lot of cultures there are different rituals about manifesting something, setting intentions, making a wish during New Year's night. So you may want to use this knowledge as you get into your New Year's Eve, New Year's night. Take it as you wish, but yeah, this is your prediction. So let's get started with Alice the Wonderland card. And of course, if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, or comment below the video. If not, you may want to choose another, you may want to check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Any of those could be your story. Thank you for being with me today. If you heard this message, if you got onto it under a different timeline, and you may be thinking, it's not even January now, why would I need that? There is something here that you need to hear. Here. So don't rush to switch over. Okay, let's see what we have for Gemini. Starting with air signs this time. Not 100% sure why, but that's how it is. You are a little bit luckier. Come on, give us just one card. Set your course. Know where you wish to go. Have a plan in the right direction. Yeah, so this is about, building a roadmap where you want to go. It's great to surrender, to trust the universe, and I'm like that myself. Oftentimes I'm struggling to keep this good balance of what it means to balance. Thank you. What it means to harmonize energies, right, and move in alignment with the divine plan. So yeah, on the one hand, you kind of don't want to be setting a very detailed plan, because it might prevent you from getting what you want, because it's going to be too prescriptive, too specific, and it will take the universe a long time to get you there. The more complex it is, the more there's a chance that it's just not going to happen that way, right? But so it's important to surrender. But it doesn't mean that you're not supposed to speak up about your plans and ideas at all, right? Because even if you have the power of the universe, of the higher power to help you with that, they're still supposed to know what you are expecting, what you need, what you want, at least in your world, right? Then we're saying that divine gives us not what we want, but what we need. And that's a whole different story, but you know what I mean. I know you do. Okay, so that was your Alice card. Let's get into the tarot, and we'll pull the Spirit Junkie at the end. So what's happening with Gemini during the month of January? What do they need to know about their energy? Okay. Use of voices, that's beautiful. In this deck, Muse means king. It's like the master of the suit. So this is the king of swords, basically. All right, what about Gemini's person? What's happening with their energy in January? I'll speak on the cards as I have them all. strength. And for the connection, could be love connection, could be workplace relationship, like not workplace relationship meaning love, but it could be a relationship with a colleague, with a team. Take it how it resonates. So yeah, really, for the second position where we've got the strengths, it's whoever you're connected to, your energy is mostly connected to right now. And then for the connection, we have come on. Okay. We have 5 of inspiration. So this would be 5 of wands. Bottom of the deck, Knight of voices, Knight of swords. So yeah, I got some swords here. Please clarify the Muse of voices. The World in reverse. Please clarify the strengths. Okay, please clarify 5 of inspiration. Thank you. Bottom of the deck here, Knight of Pentacles, 2 knights. So there's definitely movement forward for you, Gemini, in your life, in your relationship with your person. You're encouraged to move quite swiftly, but also with consideration of different factors. So you're kind of like, you may feel like you're under pressure at some point, where you're asked to make quick decisions, but also asked to, or you feel like you're supposed to make them, with consideration. Like you can't just do it on the fly. You're supposed to know, like, to stand behind the decisions that you're making, the steps that you're taking. And that creates that tension, that pressure. For your energy, we've got the Muse of voices clarified by the World in reverse. Yeah, so I'm getting here that although it seemed like there is the end of the story somewhere, whether it's a love relationship or something that's going on at work, maybe some business project that you're doing, you are seeing the true picture of what the place of that project, of that something is in your life, whether it's relationship or work, whatever, right? You're seeing the impact on your life, small or big. And some of you will be surprised how big it actually is, where you didn't really think about it before. Some of you will realize that it's not such a big deal. Why sweat it? There are problems, you can do it alone. Don't sweat it. It's really, it's a lot of work, a lot of trouble, and it's fine. Yeah, so basically you're mastering that having a voice and using your voice. So when thoughts come into your consciousness, you don't just push them away if they don't feel right immediately. You let them speak, let them say what they have to say, and then you consider it as a new, fresh perspective. So it's almost like you're not even supposed to push any idea or opinion aside. Just need to watch here. You're supposed to consider during this time to consider all of them as good ideas, as true ideas, potential at least, and then consider whether it's gonna work for you or not. For your person, we have strength clarified by the Hierophant, 2 major arcanas. It says Leo and Taurus energy, could be dealing with one of those. What else do I see here? Aquarius, Virgo as well. Yeah, so what I'm getting is they're educating themselves about the inner strengths, this kind of empowerment from within, that they don't need to feel strong because of the external recognition and titles and the amount of money they have, which is usual with masculines in our society. It's more about how they feel. Do they feel happy? Do they feel loved and loving? do they feel peaceful and in balance? It's about that inner strength within us, right? So I'm getting here that they're learning more about it. It's not like they got it already. They're like, yes, and now I'm gonna preach to others. No, but that's what they're gonna see clearly in January. So it's not even so much, I don't get a lot about the two of you, but it's a big change that's happening on their side. So if you could support them with your compassion, with maybe sharing something from your story, if it comes up, that would be very, very beneficial for them. And for so the last part is actually spirit guidance, for the connection. So 5 of inspiration, that's 5 of wands, clarified by the hermit, and ace of swords in reverse. So there is kind of like this muddy energy between you two. It's almost like you can't see forest for the trees, right? It's like you're getting like an overall cloudy picture, but I'm getting this image of a cloud. Like there is fog, you can't see clearly. You don't really know what the situation is. Something is not right, you feel that. But instead of, finding the answer within, either within your heart space or at least putting your logical mindset towards it, you are just focusing on the specifics, on the scenarios, on the details of an argument, of other people meddling in. You're getting frustrated and angry instead of finding a solution to it. It could be both of you, it could be just on one side, so take it how it resonates. But that's the energy for the connective space. Okay, let's take the card with affirmations. So we already had the card, just a reminder at the beginning, that's called set your course, know where you wish to go, have a plan and the right direction. So it's one big way of, if we're talking about relationship, to avoid that or to deal with that 5 of wands, because you need to be more clear about, remember we started with that, you need to be more clear about what you want in order to get what you want. So let's get a card of affirmation from the spiritual junkie cards. I'm still figuring out my new phone and how to connect it with the speaker / microphone, so I apologize if the sound quality is a little worse than usual, but I listened to it the other day and I think it's pretty good, just because this phone is much better than my previous one. Please give us some guidance for Gemini. Okay, I think it's a lot of cards, but I guess you were supposed to hear those messages. We've got 3. Taking care of myself is a radical act of love. Oh my God, I said it to somebody today. This is so powerful. So powerful. So even here, you see we're seeing that a lot of people are meddling in with their opinions, with their perspective. And you're supposed really to be going, instead of listening to them, getting more confused or hurt, you're supposed to go within and make up your own mind and listen to your heart of what's going on and what to do. It's safe to ask for help. People want to support me. But yeah, disclaimer, be careful so that you don't make the 5 of wands situation harder. So again, this is expecting you will have inner discernment of whose opinion will be beneficial for you. When I move my body, I feel empowered, cleansed, and strong. Yeah, so for some of you, it's a tip, it's a confirmation to make some New Year's resolutions connected with your body health, or whatever it is for you, whatever you feel is important. It could be nutrition, it could be work-life balance, it could be, starting sessions with a coach or a therapist. It could, of course, be about exercise. For one of the things that I've accomplished in 2021 is I joined a fitness program that incorporates biomechanics principles, and it's amazing. I love it so much. It's been quite a journey this year. Okay, I hope this has been useful for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Happy New Year to everybody, and I can't wait for what 2022 is about to bring upon us. Thank you. Bye, everyone.